Coming at you from dreary Birmingham today, heading to the Prosthetics event by the great Neil Gorton. I thought I'd try and get some footage whilst I'm in there. It's pretty rainy today, so I'm going to kind of wait until I get in. It's held at the Aston University. It's a very confusing menagerie of mazes to get up there, but I'm on my way. I'll show you more footage when we're inside, our special effects and the like, and amazing, inspirational people. Hello.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Welcome to another day of lots of prosthetics and makeup and good fun and shopping and all kinds of things. We're going to start with a very good friend of mine, Rebecca, who is one of the best, I was going to say up and coming, but you've up and come and arrived quite a while ago. But in terms of kind of getting up on the stage here and doing this kind of thing, this is a bit newer, but it's, Sangeet did a fantastic demo last year on our education stage, and we've kind of gone bigger, brought it up, put it on the main stage, because this is really worth seeing.
Straight makeup, generally what you're trying to do is correct what's already there, right? With prosthetics, you're trying to create something that was never there in the first place, right? So you're building up through layers. And when I was taught to paint portraits of people, I would block everything out in a really strong blue, okay? And then use purples and use greens, and then start putting flesh tones on top of that. So I recommend people look at painters like Lucian Freud and Jenny Saville, okay? Because you look at their paintings and it looks like a perfectly good representation of a human being, but there's like solid chunks of colour. The cheek is bright blue, the chin is grey.
Oh, that's the person I was on about, so we'll see.
I would say do for me if someone is there, or ask anything. Yeah. Bust is like a thing. You've got to wait for your blood to travel all the way down there, to get to there. You're going to have a delay, then you have to reset, which is a bit of a pain. So what you have to do is get the blood travelling so it's in there, up to about there. Now also is what you've got to think about gravity. If I hold this up here, notice I'm holding this way, if I turn it upside down, it's going to start coming down, isn't it? Yeah? Gravity's going to make it come out. So all of a sudden they go, action, hang on a minute, and after it's gone. So you tend to get lower, yeah? Right in the spray range. On your cue. Go for it.
Just go for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it comes in again. Comes out again. Oh, no, let's stop it. I'll stem the bleeding. No, let's go again. Yeah?
That's the scene, how thick it is. If there's a lot of holes in it.
Jessica Lange's character goes
to Sister Jude. She goes to see him in a hotel, and she finds him on the floor, covered in blood, with a big piece of glass sticking out of his neck, a big piece of mirror. And she goes to take it out, and blood's supposed to come out, and he's like gurgling and dying and this whole thing, right? So we ran the blood gag with the neck piece. I think it was also Chris Nelson and Jason Hamer and Mike, and the blood bladder was made out of like an animal balloon, you know, the long balloons that you can twist animal shapes into. And that was kind of a standard way to do stuff, and unfortunately, as Mike, they went to go pull the piece out while cameras were rolling, and Mike and Jason gunned the tanks at like a 90 PSI. The balloon animal, the animal balloon just started to swell like a huge goiter. Like it wasn't coming out of the hole. And it just kept swelling and swelling. And we're like, okay, there's no blood coming out, then let's cut. And we said, well, we have to take 5 minutes to do this like surgery on Mark's neck. So they cut open the neck and they opened it up and realized that it had gotten kinked. So they unkinked it, closed it back up again. We rolled camera and
up the PSI too.
Yeah, they turned the PSI to like 120 or something. And so as Jessica Lang leans in to take this piece of mirror out, they gunned the tanks, and the amount of blood that shot out of Mark's neck was literally this high off the ground. It was like a geyser of blood, and it was like it covered Jessica Lang. It was all inside his clothes. It was everywhere, and it was atrocious. We would plug in a regular tube into here, and then all of the blood sprayed out of each of these holes here. And the red part is just the color of the shopping bag that Mike used. So it's actually kind of cool because then you can see exactly where that is. And then this is the double-sided surgical tape, the op site. And the good thing about the op site is that most people don't have a silicone sensitivity, so you can glue this straight on to the body and then, or onto the neck or wherever you're having a blood gag. And it usually, most people don't have an issue with silicone, and so you can just glue that straight on with silicone glue. 1, 2, 3.
Quickly, and the reset time is...
Okay, so a little starstruck there, but I did get to meet Erin Kruger-McCash after an excellent talk on American Horror Story history. So I did try to film quite a bit of it, but whether or not a lot of it was able to be filmed with people's heads, and there's a lot of people coming in, walking in and out, but did get her to sign her article and get a picture with her as well. And I did actually get to ask her about the phobias that were in that series, whether or not you've seen the series or not. A little spoiler alert here, that one of the phobias that someone has is trypophobia, which is fear of holes, and I have that fear, and I've never known anybody else to have it. Apparently Sarah Paulson had it herself, and they used that as the theme, so how great is that? Anyway, just had to fit that in here. Wonderful lady, so talented.